Hello everyone, it's Simmuz here and welcome to a brand new video in The Sims 4. We are back. I'm gonna address it before anything. I know I've been in a little bit of a hiatus. I am trying to record a lot of videos all together because, oh my god, my throat just gave up on me for a second. But the reason I am recording a lot of videos like a bulk is because I'm gonna have a lot of exams in the near future, so I want to, prep some videos, and that's the reason why I wasn't really active in this last, I guess, like week or something. And I'm also gonna put out that I don't know how the audio is gonna be for this video because I'm using another. I usually use my phone. But I did change phone and now I have a new one, so I'm using the new phone and I don't know how. I'm thinking the audio quality is going to be better, but I don't know. Anyway, we are building the house for 100 baby challenge. You are seeing me struggle a lot to build like a base for now. We do settle on something, I promise. I am right now just still trying to fit every single room that we need, because we do need 7 bedrooms for the children, 1 bedroom for the mother, which is Peyton right now, bathrooms and living spaces and a dining space and kitchen and everything. I do fit everything in the end with this beautiful like L-shaped mansion. You can see it in the thumbnails, of course, and at the end of the video there are going to be the screenshots for all the rooms, all the exterior and everything. And also you can download it right now on the gallery under Simmuz, like here on YouTube. You can search my username, you can use an hashtag. I think it's called like modern, no, not modern, contemporary villa, I think I called it. And I'm gonna use it for my 100 baby challenge. If you don't know my 100 baby challenge, we are doing the 100 baby challenge on this channel, which consists of making 100 babies in the Sims 4 with the same you cannot do with the same mother, because at a certain point the mother dies, but the same like lineage family, and each woman that comes through the door has to, every matriarch has to give birth to some babies. And right now we are on our 2nd matriarch, and as of recording this voiceover we are at 30 babies. Yeah. So if you don't watch that series, I suggest you catch up with that. It's on the channel. There is a full playlist of it from the start to the end. It's a lot of videos. It's like more than 100, but hopefully you guys like it. So this house was my inspiration for the house was a picture that I found on Google of a modernish villa. I didn't want to go full on modern, but I guess this is still kind of modern. I wanted to still keep it a little bit more like, not even contemporary, because contemporary is still kind of modern. What like timeless, like kind of timeless feel. It still looks very modern, and I mean that's my aesthetic for this house, and that's why I decided to keep it. But yeah, just so you know, I do like my houses like this. And I'm pretty pleased with the final result, actually. If you guys like it, you can let me know what you think about this house in the comments down below. Let me know, oh, this house needed this X room, this house needed whatever you think it needed, and it's gonna be great. And hopefully you guys like it, and you can let me know what you would have done differently. I would love to know, because this is my interpretation of the house, of this modern villa, but of course you can let me know anything. And as I was saying, I am right now in full on exam session mode. So as if you don't know, I am studying in university. I'm studying psychology, so I have like 5 exam, I think 5, yeah, all in between May and June. So I have to study for all of those because I really don't want to mess it up, and I would like to get my degree as soon as possible. So just so you know, if there are less videos on the channel, this is the reason. But let's talk a little bit about the house. So right now we are doing the exterior, and it was kind of hard finding the right stuff for the outside. I ended up using the big windows like you're seeing me use right now, and I tried to keep them as a limited quantity. I decided to not use too many, especially at the back, because the house at the back is very like flat. There's not much going on, while at the front there is all these bumps and add-ons and roofing and stuff like that. While at the back is very bland. So my go-to, it's always to put in windows, but I know it looks silly because no houses in the world have that many windows. So I decided to, you know, try and lay back with the windows. There are still a lot of windows for like a realistic house, which is something that I really want to talk about in an upcoming video. Hopefully I can do that. But yeah, I think the final result is still pretty cool, and you guys can let me know. You saw the screenshot as well. You can, you know, let me know what you think about it. I decided to put in some windows also on those roof pieces that are gonna be technically in the rooms they are connected to. So the rooms the roof pieces are connected to have a little bit more ceiling space. There's just like like a bathroom and 2 bedrooms, if I'm not mistaken, that are that way, and yeah, the rest is all covered up. So right now I'm choosing the color for the outside. I go with a little bit of a gray. I don't think I settle with this gray actually. I'm not sure. I might be settling with this gray. Also, so sorry it's a little bit jerky, because I decided to put all the footage for this house in a single video. Is 29 minutes long, more than 29 minutes long, and this is the entire build of the house. I wanted to split in 2. I thought about splitting it in 2, but I thought that splitting in 2 would not be good. I'm sorry. Also sorry, I am saving in this part of the video, but it's fine. I'm just gonna talk through it. But the thing is, I wanted to split the video in 2 and have one for the outside building and one for the interior building, like I did for other builds in the past. But I decided to try and put it all in one single video so that I can do just one voiceover, and it's easier for me to edit and to put it out there and everything. So that's the reason this video is a little bit longer, and also it's a little bit jerky because I did put it up at 1000 speed, which is like 10 times the usual speed I'm recording at, so it's pretty fast. I usually, when it's a build, I go to 600, which is 6 times, or if it's a longer, bigger build, 8 times. I've never done 10 times, so you guys can let me know what you think about it. I know it's a little bit fast, but hopefully you can still follow through. And I might also, if I know that I'm building something this big, like I did for this particular build, I might also try to keep the camera a little bit more steady, if you think that might help as well. So yeah, I'm changing out the exterior of the house for this decorated, like, it should be like a wood, but it's gray, so it looks like stone. I'm not sure which one of that is in the game. I think it might be a stone, like a tile. Anyway, I do choose that in the end for this house. I'm putting in some doors, some very much needed doors, and yeah, this is more or less the final layout for the house. I think yeah, it's actually the final layout of the house, and I'm gonna go through each room and tell you what's the while we are furnishing it, who is meant the room to be for, and I don't know what else. It really depends on the room. We'll see. Anyway, I am right now trying to remember. I have a lot of rooms out. So while everything goes through in the video, I'm just gonna go talk a little bit about stuff that I have in mind for the channel. So I have a couple of videos in mind already. This build and the cast video for the family, of course, are already coming out in these days. I'm gonna have a new type of video that hopefully you guys are gonna like, and you can let me know, of course, when it comes out. And I also have a little bit of a more personal video as well that is gonna come out hopefully soon. I have to record it still, and hopefully some of you guys can relate to what I'm gonna explain in that video. It's gonna be a little bit more personal, so it might not, you might not like it, but you know, you can let me know if you don't like this kind of content or whatever. And also, I really wanted to bring back one of the old series that I had that are on hiatus. Like, I have the one baby challenge, with the one baby, the one sim challenge, the how's it called, the big sister challenge, the hidden child challenge, whatever it's called, and another one. Anyway, you can let me know on Twitter if you would like which one of these series. You can look it up on the channel. There are all the playlists. There are some series that never ended, and you can let me know which one of those you like and you would like to see back. Anyway, we are furnishing the inside of the house right now. This is the living room. That's gonna be more or less basically the finished product. And this is the TV stand, and it's kind of empty, especially on the shelves. Also, let's talk about the shelves for a second. White shelves finally in the game. White, simple, basic shelves. That's the best thing that we got in the update, honestly. But also, yeah, as I was saying, the shelves and in general the house might be a little bit more empty, on the little bit more empty side. The reason is we do have a lot of stuff in the actual house that we have right now that I have to add in when we will be moving inside this one. So for example, I'm planning on putting like the decorative plates on those shelves, and some paintings on the wall. So if you see a blank wall, the reason behind it is I'm gonna put a painting probably right there. And yeah, and also I did this very cute thing that I saw a lot of builders do, which is adding the stool from Jungle Adventure with the plant on top, and I think it looks very cute, and I did it in that corner there. And yeah, this room here, the main room where you come in, is half living room and half dining room, but there is also another dining table that is smaller in the kitchen slash dining area, I guess. So you have two dining tables. This one is the bigger one with full on 8 spaces, one for every sim. And we do have a second one, as I said, in the kitchen that is gonna be 6 people, and another one outside the kitchen that's, I think it holds 6 people as well, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, there is a lot of space to sit down and eat. There is a lot of big open spaces that I really needed, because the house that we have now, it's cute, but it's very like crammed because it's small. So this bigger house hopefully can allow us to enjoy a little bit more of the gameplay. We have a lot of bathrooms. We have, I'm pretty sure, 1, 2, 3, 4 upstairs, which one of them is the ensuite for the master bedroom, and one big downstairs. So yeah, 5 bathrooms, and yeah, I am very pleased with the final result of the house. Hopefully, I think the same thing, and you don't think that it's weird or ugly or anything. Also, if you think any of those things, let me know what I can change to make it more appealing next time. I don't know. So now we're working on the bathroom downstairs. Anyway, as I was saying before, backtracking into the gameplay, I am trying to do some more different videos, so you might see those coming up on the channel, and you can let me know, of course, always in the comments on Twitter, on Instagram, on all my social media that are down below. You can leave a comment and let me know what you think about the content, if the new videos, the new content that's coming out, you like it or you don't, if you have any ideas for builds, for cast videos, for townie makeovers, for what else, if you have any idea in general for an LP, like maybe you are like, oh, I would really like this kind of LP, I never saw anybody do it, I would love for you to try to make it. I would love to do that. So that's the bathroom downstairs. The bathroom is also gonna change a little. I'm gonna add in a washer and dryer because I realized that I did not put any of those in the house. So this is the kitchen. I really like the kitchen. I think it turned out very sleek and cool. And I'm just, trying to fit all these cabinets and adding a couple of columns because it was looking a little bit weird. And yeah, this is the kitchen more or less, basically. I like it. I like the gray tones that goes very well with the red that I'm gonna add in later. And I think it looks pretty dope. And of course, as I said, screenshots in the end of the video, so you can check those out as well. I'm not sure about the timestamp. It might be like 27-ish minutes, maybe even less, because I know there are a lot of screenshots. So yeah. Anyway, adding some feature walls as usual, some decoration. There is a lot of cute decor put into this house, and I love that. And I haven't checked something actually. I don't know how much this house is, and I hope that my family in the 100 baby challenge does have the money. I think we have like 200,000 simoleons, just like full on cash. Plus the house that we live in right now does, it costs a little bit of money, so I think we might be fine and still have quite a little bit of money actually. But I'm not gonna say that we will, so we'll see in the first episode of the 100 baby challenge after this. Hopefully we can move into the new house straight away. So I'm doing this little other dining space, as I told you guys before. So here just next to the kitchen at round table. I think this is more like a breakfast table because it's round, it's a little bit smaller, and it's in the kitchen. I don't know, I feel like it's more of a breakfast table, while the other one, that's the big one in the living room, is actually like the full-on real table. So this is the room that's behind the stairs, and I decided to transform it into half a home office, half gym, so you have all the stuff that we need. It's like the activity room, on air quotes. And I decided to put in some decoration. There is this nice new bookcase that came with the update. There is this nice little little nook there in between all the windows that I put in an easel and a couple of how's it called? How are the things called? Easels and chairs. That's the word. And these are all the other bathrooms that I didn't show because it was a little bit boring to see me build all the bathrooms, because they're literally all the same. They have the same stuff in similar colors, so it wasn't really like a joyful, amazing thing. I'm now adding some decor along the hallway upstairs, which is pretty blank and empty, so I have to do this to make it decent. And I think it looks pretty cute still in the end. I was trying to do something cute with this grass thing, but nah, it didn't work. I think I do add a little thing. And again, I love those white shelves, are the death of me. Oh my god. And they're beautiful and I love them, and I'm using them every single where, like everywhere. But I did change the color of these ones because they wouldn't look as good in white. It was a little bit bland. And again, if there are empty sort of spaces, the reason is I'm gonna add stuff later when we move in. So this is the master bedroom. This is like the wardrobe space, a little bit of managing the ensuite, that it's a little bit small, but works. So it's fine, it works. And I really like this actually, this room. I think it turned out pretty great. I'm trying to add in some curtains that I did end up taking away in the end because they wouldn't look good at all. I did put in, I think there are curtains all downstairs. The reason is, downstairs is closer to the ground, so it's easier for people to look in, while since we are upstairs, they're more difficult to look in. So this is the master bedroom. This is going to be Peyton's room. If you don't know who Peyton is, she is the matriarch for now. And yeah, I did add in all the stuff that she will need ever. So just this bed, there is a nice vanity, a mirror. Of course, there is the ensuite and the wardrobe. And I do put in a little sitting area there on the windowed part of the room. As you can see right now, I'm choosing some sitting down, and it's pretty cute. And I put in an easel as well. So this room, I do believe it is Theo's room. Theo is an animal lover, so this fit perfectly. It's all green, it's all natural-like. Very rustic and natural looking, and hopefully you guys also let me know what you think about this, and also let me know what you think about the fact that each of these rooms is catered towards a child and his different shapes. So some rooms are smaller than the other. Is that fair? Because I did try to keep them all the same size in the whole house, but it looked so much better in this house, in my opinion, having them with different shapes, so they're all like interesting and different. And I know that I would have to change them up quite a lot in between, like when, you know, children grow up and move, or even if they go from toddlers to children, or from children to teenagers. There is more stuff to change around, but I also do believe that it looks so much better. So that is it. Yeah. This is what I was wondering. My words are messed up. So this room, I think, is either Zia or Zara. I think it's Zara. Yeah, which is a music lover. So this is a little bit of a... I don't know. I'm gonna say it's still pretty feminine room. But Zia's room is way more like pink, love, butterflies and stuff like that. She has a violin, a guitar, a nice speaker, which makes sense if she's a music lover. She has a music, like, how's it called, like, the musical note that it's like a trophy, actually. And yeah, so this is Zia's room, if I'm not mistaken. It's gonna be a little bit more pinky, a little bit more feminine, actually quite pink at first. I think I do change it around in the end. I think no, actually, I don't believe I tone it down at all. It's very pink. It's a very pink room. As I said before, adding some clutter, because clutter looks amazing always and forever. And yeah, I really enjoy these rooms as well. I think they all look great, and they really fit the personality for each kid. The kid. Yes. Also, there are 2 rooms that are blank. The reason is I still don't have the babies to put in those. So this room is for Tristan, which is one of the twins. I think it's him and Tony. So they are the latest twins, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, this is his bedroom, and it's pretty messy because I think it's a slob, if I'm not mistaken. So kind of masculine, bluish colors, but very messy. That was the point that I wanted to come across mainly. And I think every single room of the children has a portable computer and some kind of activity table to play with, or like a doll house, or I think there are some kind of activities that may represent what they're gonna be in the future. So this room here is Tony's room. She has a very white aesthetic. She is a perfectionist, if I'm not mistaken, so I wanted to give her like a very white, perfect aesthetic. So everything is white. I mean, it's obviously not everything, but most of things are white, polished, clean. Yeah, I like it. So right now I am changing a little bit of the inside, not the inside, the outside. How you come in. I did add in a different like roofing part right there, and I'm doing some outside work. So as I said, Here on this balcony, I'm gonna call it, it's not a balcony, like patio, there is another table, 6-seater, and a barbecue, so you can, you know, do all the stuff that you need outside, adding in also the stuff that, like bins and the post thing. And on this other side, I'm adding in some yoga stuff, so you can do yoga, and adding in all the stuff that we need around the house. I did put that in a corner because I didn't know where to put it. And now we're working on the garden, so this is gonna be the greenhouse. If you don't know, in the 100 Baby Challenge we are using a greenhouse to, you know, we are making dragon fruit to pay the bills, so they are gonna go into that right there. And I decided to put in also a fence of some kind. Unfortunately, it wouldn't really work on one side, I don't know why, while on the other side it would work perfectly. I thought it was gonna be like a case of, oh, one is gonna be connected and one it wouldn't be connected, but it just wouldn't connect on both sides, on that specific side. But yeah, I decided to do this kind of fencing around the garden, adding some plants for now, and some stuff for kids to play with, so some swings, some monkey bars, kiddie pool, and some stuff around. Adding some black to the frame of the windows there, and making it look a little bit cooler and nicer, and a couple of plants, again, a couple of trees. It's gonna be nice. I think we're basically done with this video. There are gonna be the screenshots, like just going around painting the house, not the house, you know, painting the garden, and then I think we are gonna go into the screenshots in a second, just adding some plants, adding some flowers here and there, and basically we are done. So I'm not sure actually. Wait, we're still painting the ground. Are we done, Zoe? Are we done? We're done? We're done. Here are the screenshots. This is the outside of the house. Hope you guys like it. I think it looks very, very cool. Again, if you want to download it, it's on the gallery under Silly Simmuz, like here on YouTube without spaces, hashtag, or just username. You can find it both. Still, we are on the outside right now, and it looks pretty cool. Hopefully you guys like it. You can let me know in the comments what you think about this house, what you think about all the ideas that I threw out in this video. If you are still watching, we are 27 minutes in. Oh my god. Wow. On a 29 minutes video, I said it was around 27 minutes that was gonna be the screenshots, and I think I was right. So this is the kitchen. I really like the kitchen. I think the kitchen looks cool, and I love the shot. Well, you can see all through into the living room. Also very cute. This table is very pretty and cute, and I like it. And yeah, hopefully I'm gonna leave you to the screenshots now. Actually, I'm just gonna talk through it. I'm just gonna thank you so much for supporting the channel. I'm having so much fun making videos, and I did receive a lot of negative critiques lately, but I still decided to keep on posting. And I really would like to know if you guys would like a change of pace in my content, what we would like to change, what changes you would like to see. I would love that. So if you have any ideas about that, any suggestions, any opinions, let them in the comments down below. I would love to read them, please. And these are the final screenshots. These are just the bedrooms, Theo's, a bathroom here, and Zara's. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Put on notifications so that you know when the next video is coming out. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye.